Hi, welcome to Fit Friday. I'm Crystal Gordon, certified personal trainer, and today we are on site at Sizzle. We're going to go over some common aches and pains and some stretches to help eliminate those aches and pains and help function all together. And I've got some help here. We're going to go over some demonstrations and teach you how to do it safely and properly. Today we have Jordan and Andrew. They're going to help me demonstrate ways to stretch. We're going to start with the shoulders. Shoulders are very common with some aches and pains and tightness. So we're going to work on that flexibility and hopefully prevent future injuries. We're going to do some shoulder rotations. So these gentlemen are going to put their left foot forward and their right arm is going to rotate out all the way. There you go. Nice and slow. This in time will develop a really good range of motion in that shoulder. We're going to do it just all nice and controlled, 4 or 5 times one way. And we're going to stop and we're going to go 4 or 5 times in the other direction. These guys, their focus is great, loving it. Form's good. Okay, and now we're going to switch sides. Same thing, opposite foot forward. Okay, rotating the other arm. Let's see, let's watch.
Shape.
Yeah,
My
that's
face
good.
forward.
Yes, that's great. Yeah. And palm position doesn't matter. You just want to make sure that in time you can get a really good 360-degree move.
Okay.
Shoulders are complicated, so we want to make sure we keep a lot of flexibility.
Warrior 5.
That's right. Okay, other direction. Looking great. Looking great. Feeling it? Feeling good?
Yeah.
Feeling good. And we're going to move the hands out and back in, nice and slow. Anytime you do a stretch, we go into it slow, we come out of it slow. Good. These guys have great range of motion. Standing up tall, good posture, always posture. Good. Doing this. Good.
Elbows in.
Elbows in. That's great. Now we're going to go against the wall. We're going to do a few more stretches. So, hands against the wall. We're leaning against it. Neck, relax, head against the wall. And you're going to glide those hands up all the way along the wall, touching together at the top. Good. Nice and controlled. Now, if you are against the wall and you cannot touch the wall as you do these, we're going to go back to the rotations and back to these so you have a little bit more flexibility and less resistance on those strokes. Okay, now that we've covered the shoulder, we're going to move on to the lower back. So these guys are going to demonstrate the toe touch. All right, guys, go ahead. They're going to lean down very carefully, slowly, and notice they're not locking out their knees. They're going to soften the knees. You do not need to force the knees back, but in time, we do want to make sure that there's less and less of a bend in the knees, and we maintain this proper distance towards the floor. If you cannot touch your toes at this point, it's okay. Just go as far down as you can. Okay, if we come up too fast, we can get a little bit of a head rush. There we go. Okay, this is the standing way to do it. Now I'm going to show you how to do it sitting. Go ahead and sit down, guys, and we're going to lean against the wall. Okay, same thing, extending the feet out in front of them, legs down on the floor, and you're going to slowly reach towards your feet, but we're going to keep the back straight this time. We're going to try not to arch our back. Good. And if you need a little bit of pull, grab the bottom of your legs underneath your legs. Use those to kind of work your way forward. Again, slow into it. Good, a little more. Let's go. Let's go, a little fun. Hold for a few seconds. I wouldn't hold these stretches more than 10 to 15 seconds at a time. And then when we're finished, we're going to slowly back up out of it. And then posture up, straighten that back. And you're welcome to repeat these as many times as you want. These are not harmful in any way. All right, guys, we've covered lower back. Great job. Now we're going to move on to the hips. Hip tightness is also very common, especially with ladies. We're going to work on how to move the hips properly in this stretch and just maintain a little bit more flexibility in those. These guys are going to show us. It's okay for guys to do it too. I know I focused on the ladies there. We're going to put one foot forward. Okay. There you go. And we're going to bend that knee, that front knee. Now we're going to start with the modified position. As you can see, the back knee is on the ground. That's a great place to start. They're going to put both hands on the floor, and the hand is going to go inside the foot. That's right, right next to the one that's on the floor. And then we're going to lean to the side of the leg that's down. So we're going to lean here to the right, pushing on the hip, and then that knee. You can feel it open up the hips right there. Good, and you can just kind of rock back and forth on those. Good.
I really feel like a superhero.
You are a superhero. See where it's called the Spider-Man stretch? Okay, rock back and forth a few times, get that nice stretch. Now, if you need a little bit more push out of that, we're gonna raise that back knee off the floor. There we go. Feel that? We get a little hip flexor stretch while we're here. Good. So modified, let's go over modified one more time. You're not quite flexible, that back knee is on the floor. And we're gonna work up to extending that back leg. Okay, let's switch sides. Great job. Okay, slowly come on out of it. And that is how you stretch your hips. All right, now we're gonna focus on range of motion of the knee while also getting a good stretch in the hip flexors and quads. This one you can do against the wall so you're safe if balance is an issue. One hand on the wall, guys. Okay, now we're gonna grab the opposite foot with our hand and pull them towards our backside and then slowly move that knee backwards. Yep, a little bit of a pull. Feel how that pulls a little bit more. Good. Feeling it? Okay. All right. This you can do, again, about 10 to 15 seconds is all. And make sure when you come out of this, you release it slowly. Don't just let that foot drop to the ground. Great. And that is how you do proper stretching. Thanks again for joining us, and we'll see you next time on Fit Friday.